bumming with Bob. Let's have a few brews. We'll have some fun with the bum wine crew. So kick your feet up and grab you a beer. 'Cause damn, man, I'm glad that you're here.
All right. This is Bum Wine Bob. Welcome to an all-new edition of Bumming with Bobcat on Premier Podcast Network, sponsored by Four Loko. We got the good stuff here now. After episode 300 is in the books, we finally cured our hangover, and we are back here for an all-new episode. Live in a living color, audio, video. We got your hookup here on the podcast. And joining me, as always, is Mr. Four Loko himself. We will bring him in here. Add him to the stage. Roadhouse is here as well. Roadhouse, man, how you doing?
Hello, sir. I'm doing fantastic. Had a great day. Work was tough, and I'm ready to drink.
That's it. That's what we're here for. We are here. We are matching with our our BWB shirts, which
Yes,
you can get
sir.
your own in the Bone with Bobcat store on TeePublic. You can pick them up. It's the holiday season. They're cheap. They're on sale.
Dirt cheap.
You can get them out there. Tell your friends to pick some up and spread the word. And not just shirts. We are matching with our hats here, courtesy of Four Loko, for the sponsored crew that they dropped on us, which we kind of teased a little bit during the 300th episode.
Yeah.
We were talking with Kevin, who's also another Four Loko sponsored fella. And we said, okay, they dropped these on Black Friday. Teased everybody, said, oh, it's a Four Loko sponsored hat for $15. Like, all right, whatever. Okay, I'll get it. You put it in your cart, and they took away the price for the people who are sponsors. Said, here's a free hat. You just have to pay shipping for it. So a couple weeks later, it didn't make it in time for episode 300, but we're here for episode number 301, and we have our sponsored by Four Loko hats as well. So there you have it.
Hat tip Four Loko.
Yeah.
Well, you're already ahead of the game, and I'm behind the 8 ball, so I'm going to crack it.
That's it. Yeah, crack that open there. I see Roadhouse there's got some of the hams with them today. And I finished off the last of my hams a few days ago because I had to. Ooh, there it is. Efren will love that one. So good thing you got that in there for him to kick things off.
Make it a point.
That's it. That's it.
Just forever, and that's all love right there.
Yeah. And as we were saying, I said I finished off my hams the other day because I had to make a nice ham the other day, and then had some hams with it.
Which looks delicious, by the
way. Yeah. And only the best here comes to that stuff. So as we said, we are celebrating the holiday season here on the podcast, as it's getting close, and we're going to do a couple special treats here today. See, happy holidays. We got our ticker along
ticker is amazing.
The bottom here of
love the ticker.
See, only the best here. Even though it's liking to lag on me a little bit right now, but it's still kind of halfway working. So we'll take it. We're testing this stuff out here, everybody. So if you're watching the video version with us, there might be some few little hiccups here and there. If you're on the audio version of the podcast, you might be just wondering what the hell we're talking about. So flip over to the YouTube and check it out there, because you can smash that subscribe button on the YouTube and get out there, help support the BWB team, as we are going to be putting out more video podcasts, more video content. You never know what might show up there on the YouTube page.
And a real quick note, Apple changed their algorithms here recently. And if you haven't caught an episode of Bumming with Bobcat, they may unsubscribe you. So check and make sure that you're subscribed, and make sure you give it a 5-star rating and leave a review. That helps get us out there and for more people to discover us.
That's it. Word of mouth. Just keep spreading the good
Yeah.
word about the West, the West of the best of the worst.
We just get started.
And so we get into the hard stuff here yet. We're taking it easy right now.
I mean, the primers got us talking like that.
Yeah. So if we move on here, we move on to the big boys. But as we said in the beginning, it's the holiday season, and I had this idea about a month or so ago to do a 14 days of Four Loko Christmas. And at the time, there were 13 flavors of Four Loko currently available on the Four Loko website that were still in production. So I went out of my way. There we go.
Yeah.
Pick the rest of them up. And this whole year of 2023, I've been going back and forth, trying out different flavors, kind of revisiting some of the classics out there. Because things like peach and fruit punch, they're not the flashy ones. They're not too exciting, so you don't really crack them open as often as like your USA or your Warheads. So I was going through trying all these out again, and I said, okay, I got all 13. I went out, they were all here, we were good to go. And as we touched upon on episode 300, Four Loko threw ourselves a little curveball, announcing that, first we heard some rumblings of a new flavor that was in the works. And we saw some videos on YouTube, and then it was just announced by Four Loko themselves that there would be a new flavor hitting these stores fairly soon. It might be out there now. By the time you hear this, you might have found it, you might have had it, and that is the Four Loko Jungle Juice. Right there is the newest flavor in the Four Loko lineup. So look at that. It's got lions and tigers.
We're going to welcome it to the jungle.
We're welcoming it there, which is kind of funny. And I don't know who came up with this idea first. Is that our friends over at Juice announced back in October that they were coming out with a new Jungle Juice flavor as well. So people have their wrestling battles, AEW, WWE.
Yes.
So we can have this head-to-head Four Loko Juice battle, the battle of the Jungle Juice, to see who reigns supreme. Now, Juice does have the advantage of the 14% over the 13.9 still of the Four Loko Jungle Juice.
It's all about the battle. Which one hits the street first is going to get the clout.
That's
and,
it.
Like the Cosmic Punch hit the street pretty quick. You said the USA was real quick in your area. So cross your fingers. We get to see us real fast.
Yeah. We're hoping here that it will show up pretty quick with everything here. So here's the little insert here from Four Loko themselves about the Jungle Juice. 13.9%, 23.5 ounces. There's a new king of the jungle, and its name is Four Loko Jungle Juice. Our latest flavor is a wild mix of our favorite fruits, creating a fierce citrus punch. It's the perfect cooler filling for all party animals.
There we go.
So yeah, it's got that nice jungle theme, jungle can. So it'll be interesting to see when it gets out there, when people start having it. It's been in select markets. I've seen a few people post about it. There's a few videos out there on YouTube already. So I know Roadhouse and myself will be out there searching for it, and maybe we found it by the time you hear this. You never know, since we're always out there doing the work. We're always out there searching, trying to find the good stuff out there. So once you have it, tag us in it. Let us know. Let us know your thoughts. And maybe when the time comes that we do get one, you might get a special live stream about it. You never know. So that's why you got to subscribe to that Bumwine Bob YouTube channel for all the good stuff. You never know when something new will pop up.
All the breaking news of something new. Anytime something new hits, there's always a special report on it.
Oh yeah. We like to be on the front lines with the breaking news. Anytime we can be the first ones to scoop it out there. But since we don't have the Jungle Juice yet, we're going to go down the line and crack open another flavor of Four Loko. One I haven't had in some time. I don't know, Roadhouse, have you had this one recently at all?
I have to say it's been well over almost 2 years, probably.
Okay.
Honestly.
See? But either way, but now you already got your little baby.
Yeah, let's see how easy you get it in there.
Let's see if we get. So let's see. Let me get that on here. And yeah, I know it's a tight fit. So
now my problem was I already opened it and took some drinks, and I was trying to.
Yeah, see, that's the rookie mistake right there. You have to wait to open it. I think the first time I did it, I think I had it open. Then I tried to put it in there, but since then.
Thank you, Sensei.
See, so there we go. See, let's crack this bad boy.
Get that smell.
Open here. Ooh, you get that right away. The second it's just cracked open just a tiny bit.
Yes.
Not even getting up close to it.
No,
you can smell it right away.
It fills the air all in the area.
Yeah. So you already got yours open. I'm gonna take a sip of mine. Cheers.
Yeah. Cheers.
Whew, man.
Definitely sour green apple.
Oh yeah. Like I said, this is one that I don't think I've had it in quite some time because it's not bad, but it's not a flavor that is really a go-to.
Yeah. I've really spoiled myself on the USA's, and then when I had that Cosmic Punch a few episodes back, and I forgot how good that one was.
Mm-hmm.
And I could. It's a good thing it's not an energy drink.
Yeah.
Because
good thing they got rid of that caffeine in it.
Yeah, because today was one of those days, and we talked about it earlier. We were ready.
Oh yeah.
And we could have recorded at 9:00 this morning and probably had a good day of it.
Oh yeah, that would have been the best way to start the day right there.
Yeah. But it's Thursday. We got one more day till Big Friday.
Yeah,
well,
so we're getting a head start on Four Loko Friday with our recording here.
Sorry about
that.
And
this is the 13. Is yours 13.9?
Yes.
The apple. Yeah.
Yeah. One of those trips to the store. I hit all my usual spots, and this one had, I'm pretty sure, every single flavor. So I went ahead and got all of them that day. So okay. I've had this one probably since spring in the fridge, just chilling and looking at me. But like I said, I've been wearing those USA's out. I've probably had, I don't know, 5-1 of any other flavor.
Yeah, well, summertime, there was the USA all the way, summertime poolside, and just trying to find that flavor that really encompasses the summertime season. And some people can say that's the USA, but then you got stuff like the gold. I mean, that's like a year-round favorite.
That is a reliable go-to. The gold is whatever the atmosphere is, you can crack one of those and it'll fit right in.
Yes, that's why I'm interested to see how this jungle juice flavor is, and what does it really mean. They say it's this citrus punch flavor. So what exactly is that? Is that like an orange? And I think from the one review that I saw, the one video, I think they said it tasted kind of orange, but then you know how people are with their Four Loko reviews. They'll say, "Oh, it's orange, but it tastes like battery acid."
Yeah,
and it's like,
and it was if it's the one I'm thinking of that you're talking about, they didn't do it justice, I don't think, and I can't wait till we get our actual opinion on
it's not. It was the quick review, and you're going for the cheap heat, as people like to call it, because people love to just shit on the.
I think they wanted to hate it before they even cracked it open.
It's the stigma of the Four Loko that people have, and somewhat reasonable, somewhat I get it, but you have to give it its fair shot too, and see.
And I mean, don't set the bar high. Keep your expectations low. That way, you're not disappointed.
Right. It's not winning any of these like big beer rewards breweries. I mean, it's here to do a job.
Yep.
And it does the job fairly well.
You know what? Surprisingly well. Like overdoes it.
Mm-hmm.
You know, at 13.9 or 14%. One is going to get you where you need to be.
Oh yeah.
And then some. If you're not ready for it, it's really going to put you over the edge.
Oh yeah.
You know, someone
and especially when you start adding other stuff with it as well. Like after the 300th episode, I have to say I had a little bit of a rough morning after that one.
I felt pretty good. I was a little foggy. I really overdid it that night though. But all in all, I got up real early in the morning, did everything as normal. I just was in a fog.
Yeah. See, and when you want to know what did Roadhouse do during the the 300th episode, I did bring a clip along.
Oh wow!
That we can show with one of the reels. And yes, I know I screwed up I forgot to save it two different ways first, so it might be a little scrunched up here. But like I said, this is the learning process here of the clips here. But you know by now, if you saw the clips on the shorts on Instagram and on YouTube of the Hulk that Roadhouse mixed up, we're gonna show it here again, just so if you missed it, this is what you missed out on.
Doing a chemistry experiment over here.
Yeah, they're pouring the Four Loko Pregame into the Colt 45 there.
I should have done it, but I finished it already.
I can see the future. This is not going to be good.
Mm-hmm. Oh man!
Look at
there we go.
Color.
There we go.
What color did it change to?
Green.
Oh, green! Wow!
Boom!
Wow!
Just
celebrating St. Patty's Day early.
Oh man!
Yeah.
You chug that, it's coming out red.
He's gonna start seeing leprechauns soon. There you go.
Yeah, it's not gonna end up well.
Oh no. Damn, that's good. I think it's turning greener.
That's what you said.
You might want to put that outside for a minute.
It's getting angry like the Hulk.
You dial 9-1 and I'll get ready.
Blows up right in your hand as you hit the last one.
See, look at that. That's the Hulk right there. So if you want to mix up your own, you mix up some of that Four Loko pregame Sour Blue Raz in a Colt 4540, and you'll get that nice green.
Wonderful color. Wonderful
You'll
color.
get that wonderful color.
But we were talking earlier today. What are we going to call it? Is it going to be the Hulk or somebody kept calling it Hulk Piss?
Hulk Piss. Yeah, I think that's Eric who had said it, put it in the chat before. Said it looks like Hulk Piss, and it's like,
but being the time of the year, I was thinking, well, we could have called it the Grinch.
Oh yeah, that would have been a good one. That's a good one there too. Yeah, nice and green. Yeah.
Yes. It's a mean one.
I think that was more of like a chameleon of it can go with any season.
Yeah.
If you want to drink it in December, it's the Grinch. As Kevin was saying, St. Patrick's Day, the Hulk Piss, whatever you want.
He said, if you drink that, you're gonna be peeing red.
Yeah.
Poor liver.
It was scary. That was a scary looking thing. It was like, okay, well,
it was such a good flavor though. Good mix.
A good. I'll have to try that out with the with that in there. And that was it's like you put the blue in the Colt 45 and just your regular beer color, and then it's like, oh, it's nice and green now. Oh,
yeah.
Okay, perfect.
Just like when you those guys put those sanitizers in the toilet in the tank.
Yeah.
Flush and you get the blue water. You're pissing out. Blue and yellow make green. Simple science.
See, that's what we said. We're here. We're doing the work for you people
out
there. So we're putting in the work. We're putting in the man hours here to make sure we get the right concoctions down. We get the right levels down with everything.
And no results of failure. I mean, you got to keep trying. You're going to come up with something special. But the results will be the same.
Oh yeah. No matter what, it's going to be good no matter what. So, you'll even if it's not the best tasting, you'll still have a fun time trying it out to see really how it turns out to be.
See, while I was pouring it in, I couldn't really focus on how it was mixing up because I had to really focus on making sure I didn't spill any. So when I was done pouring it in, I raised it up. When you guys seen it, was the first time I seen it. And I was really shocked at how green it was.
See, I mean, that's the Grinch. I do like that Grinch.
Yeah, the Grinch.
The Grinch is a good one. The Hulk, the Grinch, the pick your poison, whatever you want to call it. You can enjoy it that way.
As much as you love the koozie, I'm going to lose it. I got too big a gut.
Yeah.
So
but you can you can unclip the sides there, take off the lanyard, and then you just keep it
right
nice and chilled there, you see.
Like we talked about earlier, I had everything, every Four Loko I had on standby for last Friday or for the 300th episode. And of course, when we were all finished, it was a shit show at the end. If you don't believe us, watch it all the way through.
Towards the end of that, and then I think your iPad died. I think you're trying to get back in. You said email me the thing, and then I tried to send you an email, but I think I had a space in it, and I woke up the next morning and said the mail was undeliverable.
Yeah. So I went into it with 100% charge on my iPad, and just now going into this one, 100%. I'm already down to 85. Okay. So it's really eating the battery up. But we went 3.5 hours.
Oh yeah.
And unreal that it did not seem like it was 20 minutes. I mean, we had a great time, a lot of great guests, and one of my personal friends popped in for a little bit, got a little cameo, and I've gone back and watched bits and pieces of it, but to really sit down and watch all 3.5 hours in one sitting,
It's like watching a feature film,
like
right? Or
watching the Green Mile.
I know you put you. I mean, since it's on YouTube, you can sit back on your couch, put it on the big screen. You know, the holiday season, Christmas morning, you want to
Yeah.
gather the family before Christmas dinner. Put the 300th episode of Bunny with Bobcat on the big screen TV.
Yeah, forget
and have
about
everybody sit down and enjoy.
burning wood fireplace.
Yeah, you don't need the Yule
You don't
log.
need that stuff. You just need Bumming with Bobcat, 300 episodes.
Yeah, you wake up Christmas morning, the kids are opening the presents. You put that on there. You crack open your morning, your Christmas morning Four Loko.
Morning wood
And
Four Loko.
Yeah, and put that on the TV, on the YouTube. You know, make sure you subscribe. You got to get those subscribers up. And just sit back, relax, and enjoy. Have a nice, relaxing day. Let Bumwine Bob take care of all your needs.
I really thought we would have seen somebody at least reverse fortune during that episode for the way we were all drinking.
Surprisingly, everything went smoothly.
Yeah,
no issues. Like unlike today,
right.
Trying to do a recorded stream.
We had 10 people on at once?
I think,
or 9.
I think 9. We got up to 9. The limit we have is 10.
Okay.
And we got up to 9. And we had some people bounce in and out here and there.
Yeah.
But the 9 was the most at once on there. And you had 9 people on there and no issues.
No glitching, no nothing.
And that was perfect. I mean, you couldn't have asked for a better way for it to go without any issues. And nobody making an ass of themselves either. I think that's the more amazing thing.
You know, if you did the DraftKings betting out for screwing up or whatever, I would have put my money on Roadhouse.
Yeah, but there's a lot of wild cards in there that were joining us here. A lot of big drinkers.
Yeah,
on that show. So you don't know. It could have gone anyway.
Tried to make us feel small because he was drinking that 101.
Yeah. Well, he should have shown you. Crude was for the most part the silent enforcer.
Well, there at the end, he got really vocal.
He did.
And he couldn't hold back anymore.
Yeah, and once things kind of, I think once more of the 101 kept kicking in.
Right.
And you'll see, and check out the latest edition, at least, of the Crude Experience back up on bumwinebob.com. Crude did a little blog post about his Saturday morning after the 300th episode of having to go to work.
Oh wow,
that day. So be sure to check that out on the website there. But yeah, he came in there because it's funny. And I'll have to show you the clip that Efren sent me a video of his impression of Crude during the episode.
You know what? He's very observant.
Mm-hmm.
You know, that's what I like about him. He picks up on the things that nobody really pays attention to and brings it back around and brings attention to it. For example, first time that I caught Efren, he brings up the belching. And I'm like, that's so small, but important. And now it's like something I strive for is to give him a great belch. And he's really good at catching the small thing.
Yeah, yes, exactly. He said very observant with it, and can bring out the little nuance things that go into that you might not pick up yourself going back and watching or listening to something, but he'll jump on it and be like, "Oh, did you see this at 23 minutes in? There was this thing here that happened." And then you look at it, and then you can't look at it the same way again after that. So it's amazing. We love Efren here. He's a great guy, great friend of the show, and we'll give him a plug to check out the game event on Premier Streaming Network and IRFB on Premier Streaming Network, which they are 2 episodes in this season as of press time, and I think I have a few more to go this season. And if you're not a member of the Premier Streaming Network, you can do so for $9.99 a month, or they have been putting out a lot of things, a lot of episodes for free on the Premier Streaming Network YouTube channel, where you can check out those episodes of IRFB and the game event. And don't forget that Bum Wine Bob is like as I said, the drunk uncle of the Premier Podcast Network. That
Yep.
I'm a part of the family, but they try to kind of, I think, distance themselves from me over there. It's like they invited me in and they said, "Great, that's great." Then they kind of get to know you, and they're like, "All right, well, we like this guy, but we'll leave him over there to do his own thing."
So next time, guys, before we bring another podcast in, let's do our research and background. We brought this clown in.
Yeah.
And we're kind of stuck with him for right now, but he is kind of great.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's awesome. You know, it's there's a lot of good podcasts on there. I've gone through and listened to a couple of them, and then picked up some new things. The wrestling on there is amazing.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah. A lot of great content. A lot of great content out there. You can't go wrong if you like independent wrestling, some old school stuff. Be sure to check it out there, and just keep pushing. Tell them you like Bum Wine Bob, you like Bum with Bobcat. You you want to see it on the main page.
Before you got hooked up with them, I subscribed to Premiere right off the bat because I wanted to catch out the game event, the very first episode of that, and I had sent them emails just saying, "Listen, man, to navigate through your site was horrific." And they've changed some things, and it's actually very user-friendly now. You get in there, you can scroll through, find everything you want from either your not pay-per-views, but your wrestling events, your podcast, the game event, all that stuff is really easy to find now.
Oh man, that was a rough one there. You okay?
Yeah, I mean, I had to. These are already kicking in.
Yeah, this I don't know. This one is very I don't want to say acidic, but it has like a more of a compared to the one I still have here from the other day, the sour grape, the one I cracked open during the 300th episode. This one went down really smooth, really good. Didn't have any issues with it, but something with this sour apple just kind of has the kind of like a more acidic, and it could be because of it being the apple flavor or the sour. Just you can drink it, but it goes a little bit slower down.
Yeah, I agree, because normally I'd be done. I got half a can, something like that.
And the premium malt beverage right here. as premium as you can get from our friends at Four Loko, which we're hoping that they'll send us a little some goodies of this stuff you're trying to say. You're releasing this new flavor, this jungle juice we're out here, pushing the product.
Yeah, throw
And
us
you
a
should,
bone,
send
motherfucker.
send some goodies towards us here.
I mean, we're putting in the work,
Mm-hmm.
spreading the good word, doing all the things that any loyal customer would do. We
Look,
just want to be,
read the hats here.
yeah, we want to be
Yeah.
cutting edge. This is how everybody likes to see the product reviews before it really hits the street.
Mm-hmm.
We're the perfect couple to bring that to the masses. I mean, look at us. We're fucking.
I mean, look at this. I mean, we got matching hats. We got matching shirts. We
Right.
got you took off your lanyard, but we have matching lanyard koozies. We have matching cans of Four Loko. So what else? What else can you ask for
Right.
Loko? I mean, and
That's a
you can go.
Four Loko.
I had a nice little rant during the 300th episode when it came to the promotion with Four Loko. So if you want to check that out, you can go check it out in the archives for that one.
It was very, very justified.
Yeah.
Now, don't think that you're out of context. No, you had a legit. I don't want to say disagreement. What's the good word for that?
Yeah, disgruntled. I don't know. Somewhat.
Well, yeah. Well, it was get on top of things. Let's stay in front of the curve.
Exactly. Yes.
It's like they're right there and they support, but just like the hats, and it's not their fault because we already had the 300 plan and the hats were unplanned.
Right.
But it'd been nice to get them that day or something like that. We could have been rocking them for the 300 episode.
Exactly.
For the 3.5 fucking hours we recorded. But, they have no problem like throwing it out there. They just tend to be a little behind, of what's going on with our schedule. Not your schedule.
Yeah.
So I'm playing with all the things I had here for the 300th episode.
Yeah, all the leftover goodies. All the leftover goodies. Like, what's this? I don't know. An empty
like
beer
the
can.
40-ounce
Yeah.
koozie.
Yeah, the 40-ounce koozie. Oh, what's this? Like a can of Colt 45 here. Oh, where'd that come from? Yeah.
And then my whole backdrop.
Hey, that's the beauty right there. That's something that should stay up year round. That's the
I guess so. What's over here? Oh,
yeah. See, you got your flag. You got your foam finger.
yep.
You got all your rest of your goodies. You got your pool float,
Flag, pool float, all the things from days gone by, Thunderbird, Cisco,
all the goodies.
Yeah.
Because there will be. We are going to be doing soon enough. We're going to be having a little old school.
Yeah. You talk about grassroots drinking, grassroots bum wine. You threw that up there today of the image with your Night Train and Thunderbird.
Oh yes. My with the penguin. Yeah.
Sadly, those they're still a little bit out there. We may find them, may not. That's why we gotta keep searching. But pretty soon, it's like those things are gonna be like the Book of Eli. They're just myths, and maybe you might find something, and people will fight over them and whatnot. But
yeah, it's tough. I mean, it's because people at first would kind of turn their head down at the Four Loko.
Yes, correct.
And because we're the OGs going off of the Night Train, Thunderbird, Cisco, Wild Irish Rose, MD 2020. And out of all those, there's only 2 left that are still in production right now. And it's tough. I mean, yes, we would have loved to have been doing this 10 years ago
Yeah.
when it was still out there in the open, because this February will be 10 years of the website at bumwinebob.com. Is February of 2014 was when I first started putting this stuff out there.
That's amazing.
And if we would have jumped on it then, where we are now, doing the same stuff we're doing now 10 years ago, I mean, it's a different world back then when it comes to podcasting and streaming, things like that. Yes, they all existed, but it's not quite where we are now with everything. So you would have loved to do that, where you could go out and every week pick up Night Train, Thunderbird, Cisco. I mean, from
without thought.
Exactly. There were stores I could go to all the time that had this stuff on the shelves. You'd stop in every couple months, restock, get the stuff, and go along. I mean, I wish we would have gone full force with it back then.
Yeah.
But hindsight's MD 2020, and you didn't know that by 2017 they were going to come out and say, "Oh, we're discontinuing Night Train, Thunderbird."
Yeah.
Like, man, come on.
What kills me is the Manischewitz is still there.
Yeah.
And lots of it.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, I do a lot of bottom shelf searching. I hit a lot of stores, and the Manischewitz is always there, always.
Mm-hmm.
And no one's fucking buying this shit.
Yeah. You go to some places that stuff has the dust on it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it has the staying power.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm not afraid. I think MD 2020 has a strong holding still and a good following. I see a good turnaround on the shelves on it. And I see a lot of young guys buying it too when I'm at the stores.
Yeah. I think that's one of the classics that still has the following with it, and people will still pick that up out there, even though the social media for the MD 2020 has kind of gone dark over the last year and a half or so. I mean, it's really just them and the Wild Irish Rose, which is, yes, technically it's one of those bum wine level drinks, but it doesn't quite have the same aura as the others, which I've said since day one.
Yeah.
That I was like, yes, it's Wild Irish Rose, but it's never been as, I don't want to say fancy, but it doesn't have the same, I guess, stigma as the as the other ones out there.
I'm just afraid the Wild Irish Rose is going to get the axe just as quick as Thunderbird and Night Train did.
Yeah.
I think we'll see it soon. And I've got several bottles of it. You can get the grape pretty regular around here, and that's probably my favorite anyway.
Yeah, like you can get the regular, the regular red, no problem around here. You can get like the big, the big giant.
This is
jug.
what I got the most of around here.
Yeah,
wild grape,
which is pretty good.
Yeah.
Pretty good. I still have some of the one you had, or is that the one did I send? I don't know. I think, or I found it, or you found it. I don't know. I know we both found it. I think
I can get that in the big jug here.
Yeah, I haven't seen that one in the big jug. I see the regular red in the big jug.
I've never bought it in the big jug. I think I better.
Yeah. Every time you go in, you're like, should I just buy all these?
Yes.
Just in case. Just like the one place that had all the bottles of Thunderbird, and I went in and I'm like, I gotta just buy a whole bunch of these right now, just to be safe.
Well, we need to build that time machine so we can go back in time. And
because how much was wasted of that? It's
hoard,
like I
hoard
said,
all of it.
I know, like I said, I know personally where I've been in, and I've told the story before, and I said with a friend of mine who we were at my friend's house. We had the bottle of the green apple Cisco, and
Oh.
we're outside and trying it out. And I think it was warm too, which makes it even worse. And he took a sip of it, and he's like, no, man, you can't drink this. And he dumped it out the side, off the side of the deck. And at the time, you're like, all right, whatever. We'll get some more.
Right.
It'll be okay. But now you look back, you're like,
wow,
man, we should have kept this stuff. It was there, and now it's gone.
now it's gone. Now it's gone.
And will it ever come back? I don't know.
This is all the Cisco I've got left.
Ooh,
Cisco Berry.
The Cisco Berry.
And that was a lucky find. I found 4 of these bottles.
I think I still have. I think I have half a bottle left of the one you sent.
Yeah, because we did the Snoopy special,
Mm-hmm.
which was amazing. I'm glad we did it. We can chalk that off to our bucket list. Hat tip to Cactus Matt.
Yeah.
Hope he's doing well. Memory lane. Cheers.
Yeah,
to Memory Lane.
See all the good stuff here. You go in 300 episodes deep in the archives.
Yeah.
As we said,
it something you brought up then is some advice a podcaster or a blogger told you is never go back and listen to your old stuff. But I think that's bad. I think that's wrong. I love going back and listening to the first stuff, and seeing how far you've come in the process. Going on 10 years on your webpage and 9 years on the podcast. I mean, that's to me, that's amazing. And I've been there, I don't know, 8 years now, just in the background listening, and we just exchanged Instagrams. I feel very privileged that you brought me on so many episodes and being a part of it. And I look forward to 10 more years.
That's it.
And what the world is
300
going to bring us in the world of cheap booze and drinking.
Yeah, could we see the return of the classics? I mean, what would it take to get Gallo Wines to bring Night Train and Thunderbird back into production?
Yes.
I mean,
yes.
do we need to start a petition for it? I mean, I don't know.
I think we can get some.
I know we can get
numbers.
The votes. I know we can get people out there, because there's still people who. I had somebody send me a message on Instagram the other day asking me if I was the person behind, the original bumwine.com, like the original one from 20 years ago. And I said no. I said no, I have nothing to do with that. I just said we picked up where they left off after they just kind of abandoned it, and God knows where those guys went.
What a waste.
I said no, we picked it up, bumwinebob.com. We cover all the same stuff. We just kind of evolved it into, today's time with it, where we cover all the classics, all the bum wines, all the cheap booze, and just kind of added more to it.
Yes.
And she never said anything after that. she liked the message I sent her, but never said anything back to me after that. I'm like, all right, whatever.
Yeah. And if you want real answers, you got to send nudes.
Yeah. And so it's like I said, we pick up this stuff, and we love all the old stuff. We love the classics. But every year, it seems like something gets crossed off the list of what we had that we love to enjoy. So you have to evolve with the times.
Correct.
And keep trying new stuff, and if Four Loko is what keeps the train rolling, then
Yes.
so be it. But if we got a message one day that Night Train and Thunderbird are making a return, then all aboard, man.
Yeah, this guy,
We're
he goes from first class to coach
yeah,
because we're back on the train,
yeah.
baby. And conductor, engineer, whatever you call them,
Mm-hmm.
you know, we're going to be pushing that hard.
Yeah, you know, all the good stuff here, all the best, the best of the worst,
The best of the worst.
and
You know?
cheap booze, cheap in price,
Balling on a budget.
but not in quality. All the stuff you grew up on here, yeah, it depends. It's hit and miss. You get some good ones, like I mean, like a Colt 45. I mean,
yes, yes.
like this is damn good, and this can right here is usually like $1.50, $1.60, something like that.
Works
for
every
this,
time.
which is a great price for that. You can't go wrong. How smooth that is. I had somebody reach out the other day too when they saw my picture of the triple threat of the Colt 45, the high gravity Colt 45, and the double malt that you got back there. And he's like, I've never seen double malt before. I'm like, I said, it's hard to find.
It is,
but if you can get it, that is a damn good malt liquor right there.
I mean, until you got me these, I'm talking, and everybody that's watched it, 20 years, 25 years, I searched for that.
Mm-hmm.
And you sent me these. I got 2 cans left. And another guy that was, looking for it with me. He lives so far away. I'm holding on to these last 2 cans, hoping he'll make the trip and we can share it together. Because, I mean, we were on a mission back then.
Yeah.
When we first discovered, and this is in the early days of the internet, late 90s, early 2000s, round about the time of the original Bumwine webpage. So there was a Colt 45 menthol, a Colt 45 ice, double malt, and then our Colt 45 that we're used to. So we were on a mission to find any one of those other 3 oddities and never had any luck. Now, I'm sure we'll never see a menthol.
unless that's buried in some warehouse somewhere in some box, or somebody has some in their basement, a case. I don't think you'll see those again.
I don't think I'd ever crack it to drink it anyway.
Yeah, I don't know.
But I've seen videos of guys drinking 20-year-old beers.
Yeah,
they'll
do it. They'll do it. Yeah. And people usually say it's okay if it's been sealed. That you won't die, so that's a plus, right?
Ooh, there's a hiccup. Well, my can's empty, brother.
Yeah, I'm almost at the bottom of my sour apple here.
It was good to bring it back and reminisce. And maybe I'll wait just as long to have another one.
Yeah, it's not something that I would put in my regular rotation.
Yeah,
of the Four Lokos. Like these days, it's the USA, Warheads, Gold,
Fruit Punch.
and Fruit Punch was pretty good. I
Yeah.
I was surprised when I had that one again a few months back. I was like, this is pretty good, and the peach one too was very surprising. When I had that, I think that was over Labor Day weekend, and I had that in the pool,
Yeah.
and that was one that was like, this is really good.
So I've got several.
Bring them out. Let's see. What do we have left over here?
I got several on standby. You know, look here, Big Loco. There's no lack of love
Blue Raz.
for your freaking
Yeah.
drinks.
Sour melon.
Sour melon. Did you get the fruit punch?
Oh yeah, there it is. Fruit punch. Yep.
Okay. My boy right here.
USA all the way. America.
That's my love. And then
The
second
gold.
love.
The gold. That's the yeah. That gold is pretty damn good. That when I had that gold over the summer, which was probably the first time I had one in a little while.
Yeah.
And I'm like, I had that in the pool, and I was like, this is pretty damn good. And my Four Loko Gold review that I did after it came out in, I think it was 2015. I did a Christmas post of the Four Loko Gold on bumwinebob.com. And to this day, that one is the #1 viewed post on the website. You built your Four Loko fortress over there.
Yeah. So just to throw it out there, we're putting in the work. We're putting in
the work. We're out there. Yeah. We're out there searching. The
next. Oh, here's my own ticker, generic.
Yeah.
No, we totally behind Four Loko. It's amazing that they've made an effort to recognize us little guys for doing what we're going to do regardless. Drinking this stuff, having a good time, talking about it, and just sharing the good word. It's fun.
It is fun. We have fun doing this. Like I said, if we say it all the time, if you can just tell your friends, if you're a fan of the show, you enjoy it.
We're going to do it anyway.
We're going to do it anyway. Yes.
If we had one person that
listens
to this show,
yeah.
We're doing it for our benefit.
Exactly. But if you enjoy it, share, tell your friends, like, subscribe, rate, review.
Yes. It helps
all your favorite
so much.
All your favorite podcast apps, YouTube at Bumwine Bob on the YouTubes with more video versions of the podcast like you're seeing here. Some more special treats. We're going to be doing some more live episodes of the show. I mean, I think we all had a great time doing the live 300th episode. Everybody had a lot of fun. We're like, this was awesome. Just hanging out, chatting, having some drinks, seeing what kind of trouble we can get into.
And guys, don't hesitate. You got your own Four Loko or your own drinking story, tag us in it.
Yeah, tag us in it. Come on, you want to tell us in person? Come on, we'll hit the button right here. We'll invite you in, and we can, I can switch all these. Look at all this. I can do all these crazy things here.
I mean, that's how I met.
We're right close. Look at that. See,
when I met Bob Wine, it's because he liked to post of mine on Instagram. Old Colt 45 post. He liked mine. I started following him like this. Look where we're at today. And it's about 10 years.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So it's a small family.
We have a tight-knit group.
We do.
Of people out there. And the OGs, the original people that that like this stuff, want to be a part of it. And I said before, and I've been thanking people constantly since the 300th episode, just saying, hey, thank you for the support, hanging out. Yes, we would love to take it to the next level. But until then, we're happy hanging out here, having drinks, just shooting the shit.
Shoot it. Yes.
Out here. I mean, that's pretty much what it is. It's just you're hanging out with your buddies, having some drinks, and seeing what kind of trouble you can get into
In your own home.
In the process. Yes, safe. You know, all you have to do right now is just go. You know, when you're done here,
Yes.
go take a piss. You know, empty that bladder. You know.
Yep.
Nobody wants to pee the bed, right? So
and then just leave a line of clothes, strip down, and get in bed.
Yeah, and then just go upstairs, you know, go lay in bed, and then boom, deal with whatever consequences you have the next day, any hangover, whatever it might be.
If it's a work day, just go to work.
Yeah, just deal with it.
Yep.
Hopefully it's not one of those 3-day lingering hangovers, which I know we've both had in the past. that it's like by you drink like Friday, Saturday night, and it's by Tuesday. You're like, okay, I kind of feel better right now. I mean, I haven't had one of those in a while.
Yeah,
a good thing, but I forget the last one I had. I mean, this was probably the last one I can remember. Was probably like 7 years ago. I remember one weekend of drinking. I don't know if it was a Friday, Saturday night drinking, and it took me until Wednesday to finally feel. I went to work Monday and just still felt like crap.
Powered through,
and it was like finally by Wednesday, you're like, okay, I feel human again. I can survive now.
Yeah.
But
go to Applebee's and get you LIT and start over. Start the whole process.
They took away. I was looking because well, as of recording now, I'm going out tomorrow night with some friends, and we're going to Applebee's. And I looked today. I'm like, do they still have the $1 LITs?
Yeah.
And I don't think they do anymore. Because I was like, damn it, that would have been perfect for it there. So
right.
So but anyway, now that the locos are done, I think I'm gonna take it easy on the can spinning here this week.
Yes, and I gave it a whirl in the other room before we started recording. It's not your fault.
Yeah, you need some practice. It's all about the practice before.
It's not your fault.
Yeah. See, now you know you have your own Cosmic Punch lanyard koozie there, so now you can practice. So see,
I'm doing the Robin Williams from Goodwill Hunting.
Yeah,
it's not your fault.
Yeah, it's a tough one. It's a tough one. Okay,
it didn't work out.
Yeah, so but but on that, we are waiting now for to get our hands on the release of
Big Loko.
We're waiting on Big Loko to get us this Four Loko Jungle Juice, new flavor. You see it right there, new flavor going out there, and the Jungle Juice out there. How soon will it show up? Hopefully soon enough, because when it does, we will go live and we will do a special podcast video for it there. So, and yeah, there it is, the koozie right there, back in session.
I think he's up. They are. I'm sorry.
See, it works. It works out there too. You see, so
they're very adjustable.
You can do whatever it takes with it there.
Yeah.
And definitely worth the price right there for the $5-6 it is for this guy.
Yeah, you guys missed the
definitely
Black Friday sale.
But even without that,
Chump
I bought this before the Black Friday sale.
Chump
And
change.
it is definitely worth the price.
Yes.
Right there.
Yep. You can throw anything down in it. Boom. There's the gold ready to go.
Yeah, see, you're ready to go, no matter what. And hands-free drinking.
Yep.
Perfect. Like I said, you're at a party, you're getting your plate of food. You just put your drink right here. You don't have to worry about somebody else trying to steal your Four Loko.
Right.
It's right here on your neck.
You can throw, shorten up the lanyard, throw a straw in it. Just
Even better.
Yep.
See, we are here to give you the tips that it takes to drink efficiently and effectively.
Yeah. So we can shorten
Bumming with
Bobcat.
We've been here for 301 episodes now. So
and it's all, it's living the life. We're not just doing it for the videos. We're doing it for real. So if you want to do this with a straw,
I was gonna say, yeah. I mean, we got we got all the stuff here. We got the sour grape. We got pregame here. We got all the
like Lindsay Ryder said, it's as big as my head.
Yeah. and don't worry. And I talked to Lindsay, and
she's like, yes.
Yeah. You can check that out on her Pornhub channel there.
Yes.
So check her out on Pornhub at Lindsay Ryder, because we will have her and the next plan. We will have her and Sarah together on the podcast to maybe enjoy some more Four Loko. We did it separately, but we need to have the 4-way Four Loko.
I mean, how many times can you say you made a porn star's dreams come true? And all they want to do is be on here with us together.
Mm-hmm.
And we're going to make dreams happen for those two special ladies.
Exactly. And if you want to have your dreams come true, join us here. We are a very welcoming crew. Always happy to have you on the podcast. You want to share your drinking stories, bone wine, beers, 40s, malt liquor, Four Loko, all the all the good stuff here on the podcast. 301
baby,
episodes
and going strong
here, going strong. Stay tuned for the 14 days of Four Loko Christmas coming your way to bumwinebob.com. As we hit the streets, we're going to get searching for the Jungle Juice Four Loko flavor. Once again, just in time for the holidays, which I don't know why December is the time where they like to release.
I know it. That's what he did USA.
He did USA in December. That's like summertime party outside Jungle Juice. And here we are in December. If they would give us a call back, we could get in those meetings with the marketing team.
If I read correctly, the higher ups in Four Loko, they're all OSU boys, Ohio State boys. So, wintertime and whatnot, I understand being a Buckeye myself.
Yeah. So on that note, we'll wrap things up this week. Don't worry. Check out the hats. I'm sponsored by Four Loko right there. You see it there. We had our sour apple this week as I go through the final few I have left to crack open for the 14 days here to get my Four Loko power rankings in, the can power rankings before the end of 2023, which you can check out the pregame power rankings in the archives since Four Loko decided to release the Sour Cosmic Punch pregame after, literally days after I post my rankings. They say, "Oh, you did a rankings? Oh, here's the new one. No, we just fucked over your rankings."
Roadhouse predicted.
So Roadhouse predicted it. So I guess in 2024, if I can get my hands on that one, we'll have a new pregame power rankings. But until then, stay tuned for the can power rankings. So Roadhouse, anything else you want to say
No, I
before
just
we
want this to fucking
wrap
end
things
'cause I
up?
gotta piss.
On that note, check out the website at bumwinebob.com. Like, subscribe, rate the podcast and all your favorite podcast apps. Check it out on YouTube at Bumwinebob. Subscribe, smash that subscribe button.
Guys, all
tell
the
your
things.
friends.
All
Tell your
the things.
friends to check it out. Check us out on Premier Podcast Network. And until next time, cheers.
Cheers.